everybody. Welcome to your last live afternoon hour of the day before we come back to you this evening at 6 p.m. I think Stephanie's going to be with you tonight for a wonderful hour of the evening. But I'm going to be taking you through a very relaxed, very calm fabric hour. We have got beautiful designs from Lemon Lane printed on our cotton poplin. Can't get my words out because I've been eating cheese biscuits. Me, Lewis, and Sam. Lewis, did you have any?
No, I haven't had any.
Oh, we were all. I was about to say we're all scoffing our face, but it's just me and Sam. If you can hear a gentle rustle in the background, that's a new starter. No, it's Sam in the bag. She's constantly. We keep going into it, and basically the cheese biscuits, that mini cheddars, but not. And there was a buffet here at work the other day, and there's loads left. So we're working our way through it. And I just think it's one of those nibbles that you can't fill up on. You can keep going back to it again and again and again. Talking of food, we've been discussing, we've done breakfasts, starters for Christmas Day. I'm going to skip the main because I can kind of guess what most of you might have. But I want in your comments to tell me what you actually have as a dessert for Christmas Day in your family. Do you do traditional Christmas pudding? Are you traditional, old school? I'm not. I don't have. Cheesecake. I love a tiramisu. Christmas. Some of you might have a trifle, Christmas trifle. Lewis is nodding. I think they have a trifle in there.
Trifle on Christmas Day and Christmas pudding on Boxing Day.
Oh, okay. Lovely. If there's anything left to chuck on to pour and light. But also, let me know what you have on yours. We've had all of our starters coming in. There's been some wonderful ones, some incredible starters, some very fancy ones as well. And we had the whole debate about Yorkshire pudding or not on a Christmas dinner. That was also kicking off. Sam has Yorkshire pudding on a Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I have my mum.
Derbyshire, that's why. Lewis, do you have a Yorkie pud?
No, not.
Not on a Christmas dinner.
No.
On a Sunday dinner, yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. We had that debate earlier. We've been having it all. So yeah, tell me what your family dessert is for Christmas dinner. And also, I'm quite hungry as well, as you probably just told us. And I was told you we were eating away through the rest of the buffet. So let me know what you're having for your lunch. Lewis, have you had your lunch?
I have, yes.
What did you have? Sandwich?
I had a wrap.
You had a wrap. We did a wrap for everyone upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice. And Sam had
Bolognese.
bolognese. Was it last night?
Yeah.
Lovely. I've got a butternut squash soup. Wow, very festive. Okay, so I'm going to take you through the next hour. I'm actually really looking forward to this because we've got the Lemon Lane printed designs, and we also have the Lemon Lane leathers on the show as well, and they're an astonishing deal. I'm going to come to those straight after the printed designs that we've got for you. It's a fabulous hour. If you did just join the lovely Mel and myself, because I was in there for a few moments for the show with your Lux decals, please make sure to get your baskets checked out. We've been having a really busy day today here at Highlight Craft, so please make sure if you've been shopping with us or you've been adding items to your basket to get them checked out, because we've had, well, the Cadence medium, that sold out today. Couldn't believe it. That palette from Cadence only came in over a week ago, and already all of that medium has gone now. So that's been really busy. So congratulations if you got yours. I think everyone has checked out of that. But anything else, please make sure to get those checked out. If you are joining us for the first time on a show here at Highlight Crafts, it's really simple and easy to get involved. So good afternoon to each and every one of you. I will have the tablet with me in a few moments' time. We're just letting it charge up a little bit. Mel was playing some games on it during the show, so she's completely drained it down with Candy Crush. So we need to charge it up a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of the items, and then I'm going to sit and demo for you with our fabulous Brother sewing machine. I'm going to take you through that fabulous piece of equipment. We do actually have one on the website available, so you will need to get that checked out quickly if you are thinking about it. So you can head over and see that on the website. But I'm going to do some Christmas pouches. Basically, what I'm going to do is a cushion cover that with no seal towards the top, but we're going to bind it. And I'm going to do it in the most basic form. And I'm not going to sit here and say I am the best sewer in the world, because I'm not. But I've made a few blinds in my time, made Roman blinds, I've made some curtains, I've done a lot of bedding as well, and I've made a few garments, especially when I was in college. So anything like that, I will always put my hand to, and I absolutely love sewing. I love it to bits. And I was gifted a sewing machine when I was about 13 years old, a first electric one, and I still have it today. I love it to bits, and it's not the fanciest, it's not all singing and bells and whistles, but I do absolutely love it when I get to craft with that one, because it kind of feels like you're stepping into a luxury, you're sitting into a luxury car and you're getting a driving experience. It is a beautiful piece of equipment. Now, if you have joined us for the first time here for a show at Highlight Crafts, it's really simple and straightforward and easy and fun to not only watch but shop with us. Now, we are streaming live on Facebook and Instagram. There are two live social media shoppable platforms. If you want to get involved and shop with us on those, then all you need to do is head over to our Highlight Crafts Instagram account or our Facebook page. You'll see us streaming live. You can click on the profile icon. It'll have a red ring around it to show that we're live. Click on that. And as soon as you do, you will then be invited to watch us. Now, you'll also see underneath there, there's loads of comments coming through already. That's the comments section where you do your shopping. You can also put in there your favourite Christmas pudding. Let me know what you're having for your lunch or what you've been crafting for today or what's been your favourite item of the day so far. All that fun stuff that we love to see. But that's where you do your shopping. So on your screen right now, you'll see displayed, it says shop bags. Now that will continuously change as we go through the counter and with the items that I'm demoing for you. But if you want to get those items into your basket, in the comment section, just type the word shop, always start with the word shop, then leave a space and then type in the key shop code afterwards. So for example, that one there is shop long. It could be shop fabric, shop tote, anything like that. That's the item code to get that one in your basket. Now, as soon as you've typed any of those in, you will automatically receive a direct message from us here at Highlight Crafts. All you then need to do is click on that message that you've received from us. It'll be in your inbox on social media. It'll have a link inside it. All you need to do is click on that link that we've sent you. That'll then redirect you over to the website at Highlight Crafts. And when you get there, you'll see your basket filled with all of the items that you shopped for during that particular show. Now, along with that, you can still go around the website. You can find all of the latest deals and offers. All exclusive deals are still on there for you, like 3 for 2 on your look stickers, maybe on your mini rice paper downloads, all of those. You can shop for all of that and add it to that basket that you've already got built up from the show. Along with doing that, when you are going to check out your basket, please make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. If you've not logged into your account, and you check out, you won't take advantage of all of the benefits that you get being a club member. Those benefits include free postage when you spend £35 and over. Also as well, you'll get discounts off every single purchase and order that you place with us here at Highlight Crafts, which is fabulous. And also you'll get points. Those points will build up in the background really, really quickly, and then you can spend them against any of your future purchases that you wish to place. Along with that, you can join us on the website. You can watch and shop ahead on there too, and you can also watch us on YouTube. How exciting is that? Really exciting. You can watch us everywhere. Right, we're going to start with fabric, aren't we? So here we have, oh, these designs are a dream. And they are printed onto the luxuriously soft cotton poplin that we have here at Highlight Crafts. Printed in-house here in Derbyshire, designed here as well, all under one roof. Designed, printed, picked and packed and sent just for you here from Highlight Crafts. Now this fabric pack is brilliant. This one is shop snowy. Look at this. You've got the deer, the owl, the robin by the lantern, your cheeky little hedgehog, your penguins passing snowballs, and your snowman with the little mouse gifting the presents in the bottom corner. This set is absolutely beautiful. Now this set itself is just £19.99 for all 6 of these huge designs. They're about 40 centimetres square, standard scatter cushion size that you've got. And the artwork is incredible. Now, because it's printed onto that wonderful, soft, floaty fabric, this one is going to be brilliant for those cushion covers, pillowcases, Christmas items, aprons, all of that. But also you can use other materials on here. You can add your paints onto this, your gilding, that metal leaf bonding cream that we showed you earlier. You could put that onto here with some gilding. Heat transfer medium. It would look a dream. Now what you want to do with these, because they are essentially cushion panels or squares of design, cut them up into separate ones, or you could back this whole sheet onto another piece of fabric and stitch down the channels here and make your own giant quilt. How amazing would that be to have a throw or a bedspread like that just on your bed? In between here you could actually stitch or embroider wonderful sparkly ribbons down the centre of there. That would look amazing. You could enter these into your sketch as well, do some embroidery on his belly so he's got a bit of texture with the snowballs, fluffy, all that sort of stuff. This here for you is Shop Snowy. It's £19.99. 6 designs in total. It is on the cotton poplin. When we say cotton poplin, it's a much lighter weight fabric than you may be used to seeing here. but it's my personal preference because it is soft. The other one's great for durability. This one is still really durable and strong, but it is 100% cotton. And you can see the print. Now this print on here is waterproof too. So when you're crafting with these, they are machine washable. You can pop them through the washing machine. You can use them on seat pads for the garden set. You can also use them on tote bags, and then they can go in the machine if anything spills inside them. You've got a wonderful lightweight fabric, which is used a lot in garment making as well, and curtains, all that sort of stuff, tie backs. Maybe you wanted to make some fabric placemats out of these too, put them on some binding, on some bond, all of that stuff. You have got the ability to do that with. Now, this set of 6 is coming to you for just £19.99. It is Shop Snowy. I'm going to share with you the second one that we have printed out for you now. Busy on this one already, so if you're getting it in your basket, get it checked out. What I'm going to do now is show you the next one with our snowy little gonks on. It is fabulous. Right, I'm going to fold that up. I just love that design. I love the snowman on that one. I think he's such a happy, jolly character. Now, in here, the colours are so deep. You're going to love this. You're going to absolutely love it. If you love gonks or you love gnomes, this is for you. And if you can't sew or you're not an experienced sewer, don't worry. You can make things with hot glue and fabric. That's how I started out. You don't even need to use it, and you can hand stitch if you wanted to as well. If you've not got a machine, don't worry. Use your dies, applique. Look at that. Oh my word. You again have 6 different gonk designs on here. You can see I think there's only 2 of them where you can actually see their eyes, because usually they're always covered up, aren't they? You've got him there in the top left corner with his candle. You've got him there sat snuggled by the window. He's there surrounded by his presents on the far right. You can also see down there as well, he's sat there with the big letter to Santa. Down at the bottom with the Christmas tree, and there he is outside venturing out into the wintry snow. Now this one, again, it's Shop Gonks for the whole 6 panelled design. It's just £19.99 for this. £19.99 for all of that design work. A beautiful collection to have in your stash. It absolutely is. Now the Lemon Lane fabrics, when they first started here at Highlight Crafts, they were traditionally, and they were taken from Two Red Robins, because the Two Red Robins designs everyone longed for in terms of fabric. So it was made possible. Stephanie sourced the printers to do the job. They were a big investment, but they were a fabulous one at that, because it's enabled you to get artwork in the form of fabric in your home, and it's your favourite artwork as well. Now, you may notice some of the characters from these from our mini rice paper downloads. Well, they've been taken into the form of fabrics. You have got them. Shop Gonks for those, £19.99. We're going to be coming back to those later on, but they're at a great deal. Under £20 for 6 panels of design work on fabric. Now, the actual width of our fabric, is it 1.4 our fabric? I think it is the width of it. I think it's 1.4 metres. Yes, 1.4 I believe it is, in the width of your fabric, and these are 1 metre in length. So you've got a fabulous amount of artwork there. Hello, for you to craft with. And that was your Shop Gonks, that was £19.99. This one here is Shop Snowy, also £19.99. I love those. Definitely go for both of them. Do you know one thing that we don't have at home, and one thing I do really want? I saw some in the shops and they were like £35–40 each, and I was like, oh, don't really know if I can stretch to that this year. I've got a few things I need to save up for, plus the car's in the garage again today, so I'm really glad I held off. I saw some Christmas cushions in the shop, and they were beautiful, really, really nice, proper nostalgic Christmas designs, got a bit of embroidery on them, but majority of it was just print. And I thought, I know how to make a cushion cover. It's a square. It's so easy to do. Why would I pay almost £40? I remember I worked in Law Ashley, and the cushions in there were like £50–60 per little scatter cushion like that. And I thought, oh my gosh, that was so much when you can make them yourself. Brilliant deal on those, absolutely. And I thought to myself, I would like to have some scatter cushions at home for Christmas, change them around for the season. So I think I'm going to do that. Got a couple of days just after Christmas that I'm off. I'd like to get some winter cushion covers made that I can keep out, because when all the Christmas trimmings go away after Christmas, I don't know if anyone else feels like this. You've got your garlands up, the lights up, the tree. You've got bits and bobs sort of dotted around the home, inviting all of this wonderful colour in. And then as soon as all the decorations come down, it feels like you're moving out. It feels so empty. And you think, oh my gosh, I can't believe there was a full-grown tree. It's kind of bizarre, isn't it? We bring a whole tree into our house just for a month. It's funny actually when I think about it, because you just sit there and like, oh, what a wonderful tree in the house. But it's wonderful, it's beautiful, but it feels weirder when it's gone. So it's nice to keep a few wintry touches in your home, especially after Christmas. It kind of keeps that little magic part of it alive. Right, okay, busy for both of those fabrics there, Shop Gonks and Shop Snowy. I'm going to come straight to here though, because this is your Lemon Lane fabrics. Now we have got 3 different faux leather fabrics here out onto the show. Faux leather, it's brilliant for that reason. It's not real leather. So again, if you are more conscious of the environment and of course the animal's well-being, then leather is not your choice of surface. A faux leather is definitely, and my preferred preference, one to work with. Now we have got a bundle for you today. All 3 of those. Okay. All 3 of these wonderful neutrals together here should be just over 53. They should be just under £55. £53.97 is what they would usually cost you for each one of these. Each for these is a bundle of 3. Today, you're getting the 3 faux leathers for £19.99. Let's open one up so you can see just how much you actually get in here. Now again, look at all of this. Same quantity on each one. This colour, it's like a caramel. I absolutely love it. It's like a caramel sand gingerbread colour. So you're going to get a whole metre of your Lemon Lane fabric. These are usually about £17.99 each, and you're getting 3 for £9.99. Look at that. It is beautiful. It stitches exquisitely. Okay, and even being a faux leather, you still have that beautiful texture inside there as well. You can see how it gathers when you pleat it and gather it up together as well. You can see the texture, see how it moves. It is beautiful. Now if you want a luxury feel in your craft room, something that you can take on your scan and cut, something you can use with your dies, and what you can also use with your sewing machine, Lemon Lane faux leather is the one for you. It has been such a popular strand of the Highlight Crafts brands and product ranges here at Highlight, and it is honestly beautiful. It is a really durable. You can see the back of it as well has this fibrous feel to it. Binds it all together, makes it really strong. Has a great stretch to it as well. You can see how it slightly gives, but it retains that shape afterwards as well. It is fabulous stuff. You can paint it too. Go on with your hybrid acrylics, you can paint Lemon Lane faux leather. You can stencil onto it. You can use shake and gilts onto this. You can use all of those different mediums onto your faux leather. Now, all 3 of those are going to come in a bundle for you for £19.99. That is a smashing deal. That's brilliant. Let's have a look at the other colours. Okay, so that's our first one. Almost like a butterscotch, actually, I think, that colour. Is it latte? Oh, I was quite close. Yeah, it is absolutely latte. It really is. So what's the colour of the next one?
Dark chocolate.
Dark, thought it would be. It's like Bourneville, isn't it? I love dark chocolate. Look at this colour here. That is super luxurious. That with gold on is going to look stunning. Great for handbags, tote bags as well. If you're savvy with your sewing, then you're absolutely going to be able to be a whiz with this. You might have got some of our pattern packs as well, some of the sewing packs. If you've got any of those, patterns, we've got bags and more, all of those as downloads and pre-printed ones as well. You'll find those on the website. But yes, you've also got inside there your dark chocolate. And then, is this one biscuit? Wait. Beige. Never mind. Went from latte, dark chocolate, beige. Well, I'm going to call it biscuit. There we go, look at this. It's like a nude colour. Isn't that wonderful? A really soft nude. It's gorgeous. Look at how it moves though. It's really nice just to scrunch up and see how it manipulates. Very durable, heavyweight faux leather for you there. Incredible price. I don't know anywhere, I don't think there would be any way you can get that quantity of it, of that quality for that price. So that is Shop Bundle. It's £19.99. Do we have them on individually?
We
on the show. I'm just going to quickly flash you the details of the individuals, starting with your latte. They should be $17.99 each. If you want to go for one on its own, great price, down to $10.99. If you want to go for the dark chocolate, that's also available for you as well. That one is shop chocolate, also £10.99 from $17.99. You can see how that bundle is such a good deal. And also as well, we do have for you the beige, shop beige for this one, Lemon Lane faux leather, $10.99. If you were to buy all three of those individually, which you shouldn't be doing because you can go for the bundle and you'll get a better deal, you'd be paying just under £33. But if you go for the bundle, you're paying $19.99. So if you buy one at full price at $17.99, essentially you're getting two more there for just an extra couple of quid, and you're going to get your club discount on that as well. Fabulous deal lined up on the show there for you. Do not miss out on that one. If you know anybody that crafts and sews with leather or fabrics, tell them about that deal, because you can paint it and you can do loads of other bits to it. Right, I'm going to come back over here now because we do actually have some fabric swatches on the show. This is a wonderful selection of colours. I mean, you've got all of your brights inside here. Now, these are great if you just want to add, you know, even into your cards, if you want to add a bit of fabric into your paper crafting, this would be brilliant for that. I also think because of the weight of it, it would stretch and go really nice and taut on your sketch machine. Now, you can do embroidery on these. Do you know what I think would be lovely? For every single one of these, just press it on the edges really finely like this. Go around and press all of it. And do a finer edge than that. There you go. And go all the way around and then use one of your heat transfers and look at those giftable hankies. Little hanky or napkins. They would be wonderful. Now, you've got all of these colours. Those two colours go together brilliantly. I love those. But you don't just have colourways, you've got patterns too. But just to share with you some of the tones inside here, this is shop fabric. It is, let's have a little look. You get 100 pieces in total, 2 packs of the 8x8 you're going to be getting today. So you're getting a double bundle. It's $37.49 for all of these inside here. This is brilliant. Look at those colours. Aren't they gorgeous? Tons of variety inside here for you. You've got your purples. See how these fabrics as well are going to go really well with your Lemon Lane leathers? They look wonderful together, don't they? $37.49, everybody, is going to get you all of this in here. Again, for swatches, that green is a dream. Look at that one. And then you do have patterns in there too. You've got florals, dainty design, a bit 70s on that one there. Bright florals, vintage design. Absolutely stunning. Stunning artwork inside those. Shop fabric, $37.49. Right, okay. We've got for you these. A complete book of faux leathers. Now this is shop small. It's $29.99 for all of these colours. Look at those. You've got silvers, you've got metallics, you've got antique pinks inside here. These are going to be great for purses, wallets, glasses cases, all of that sort. That's a wonderful shade. Those two together there, that is a dream. Those two colour combinations, I love that. That's very nice. So you've got all of this inside here. You've got the black, you've got white, you've got emerald, you've got biscuit. You also have in there like a blossom pink as well, a deep burgundy. See, that burgundy would go really nice with that one. Those two look lovely together, don't they? You've got your bright red, you've got an orange, purple and a pearl. And then you also have a champagne, and then you again have almost a latte colour or a sand with a nice elephant grey. Now, Shop Small gets you all of those for £29.99. Okay. I'm going to show you now another set of faux leathers. These are printed. You've got a gingham check inside here, a bright lemon yellow, a bright pink. You've got your printed roses, a glitter leather as well. Look at that holographic glitter on there. That's brilliant. You've got a repetitive design, a hot pink. Those two, stunning together. They look incredible. You also as well have a linen texture on that one. Favourite of mine, the gold. Look at that gold leather. That's crazy. And then you've got this print too, which looks wonderful. A little bit almost William Morris design inside there. Shop assorted for you, a sorted mix of different fabrics. Ever so slightly will vary in some of the textures and prints in there. $19.99 for you. Right, let's have a little look. So, questions and comments coming in. Read out some comments we've got coming through. Let's have a little look. Oh, Orca Crazy. Oh, lovely. He says, hi all. Hiya. Oh, I wonder if Orca Crazy, I'm guessing you absolutely love orcas, the whales. I love them too. I think they're brilliant. I would love to see one. I think it'd be quite emotional seeing one in real life. Tracy Matthews says, Yorkshire puds on the Christmas dinner. Yes, says Tracy. Tracy has her Yorkshire puddings. We don't, I'm afraid. Having said that, though, my sister one year did host and she did Yorkshire puddings, and we all looked at her and went, what? And she was like, what? And I was like, wait, you done Yorkshire pudding? We've never had one. And she was like, oh, yeah. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I definitely ate it and loved it. I could eat just Yorkshire puddings and gravy, if I'm honest. And Godfrey as well says, at our Christmas dinner the other day, we had, the other day, I'm guessing it was like a Friendsmas or something. At our Christmas dinner the other day, we had a very large Yorkshire pudding which had a pig in a blanket and stuffing in the middle. Favourite. Yorkshire pudding stuffed with everything inside. They are elite. I love them. I love them to bits. Mashed potato, all that sort of stuff inside it in a big Yorkshire pudding. Not had one for ages. Good afternoon, Sandra Little as well. Good afternoon, Carol. She says, hi, David and T. Then she put, oops, I mean team, not T. Hi, Carol. We know what you meant. Don't you worry. Let's have a look. Ooh, Tracy Matthew says, I got my first sewing machine when I was 13 for Christmas that year. Oh, fabulous. A sewing machine is a gift that you have for life, I think. And my sewing machine that I've got, still got it, but I inherited my grandmother's when she passed away. And she used to have it out and she would use it rarely. I think she used it a lot back in the day. It became more of an ornament because it's a proper old school metal Singer one, and it's the black cast iron with the pretty painted flowers all over it, and then it's on the wooden base and it's got the wooden hood that goes at the top with the veneer little lock on it, and I've got that now. And I love it to bits. I don't use it. I would be too scared to. I have used it before with my grandma, but I kind of like that memory is encapsulated in its last use with my grandma, so it's quite cute. But yeah, I think the sewing machines are just beautiful. Let's have a little look. Oh, Terry says, hi again, David, and the rest of the team, all highlighters. Hello to you, Terry, as well. Amanda, as well. Oh, she's put smoked trout and scrambled egg for lunch. Leftover smoked trout destined for a quiche for tomorrow's dinner. Oh, very nice, Amanda. Sounds great. Let's have a look. Which apron? Oh, so we've got some Mary asking about the aprons for sublimation. As long as they're polyester, the aprons that we have on the show, I believe, are cotton today, so they're not ideal for sublimation. Let's have a look. Oh yes, but the white ones are that we've got on the show. Fabulous. Thank you, Sam. Pauline's got in touch as well. Good afternoon to you. Pauline says, these cushion panels with the Cadence fabric paints on them would look gorgeous. Either a stencil or a highlight part of the design. Pauline, you and me both thinking that. I think they would look wonderful with some metallics just painted in there. Tracy has put shop honks. I think it might be gonks that you want in there, Tracy. So if you want to type that again, or you might have already done that, I might just not be able to see it. Terry says, those gonks are brilliant. Karen as well says, the faux leather is fantastic quality. I've bought 2 lots of the bundle. Congratulations. It is brilliant quality, that leather. It's brilliant. It's really durable. She says she repaired a dog bed with the faux leather and Dr. DIY tape month, and it's still holding. Fabulous. Let's have a little look. We've got Fran as well. Let's have a little look. Oh, Fran's got in touch. Beige is such a dull word, lol. Fran, I guess it kind of is, to be honest, because you might refer to something as being a bit beige, like a buffet is a bit beige, like a beige meal, but it is the colour. But I would say, should we call it biscuit? Should we call it custard cream? Rich tea? Should we call it rich tea? Builder's tea? What should we call it? Should we call it that? It is called beige, Fran. I can't change the name. But we can call it what we like. We'll do that. But yes, I know exactly what I mean. Franz Mansfield Clark, says, we have a Yule meal on the 21st of December. It's a nice lamb roast with all of the works. Fabulous. So let's have a little look. Oh, Pauline Wilding says, is the faux leather any good for the aura? That's a brilliant question. Now, I don't know whether the faux leather would be suitable because it's an artificial leather. I don't know if there's anything in here in the manufacturing process that would react with the laser. I will put that question forward for you, or we might be able to get it asked during the show and someone might be able to find out for us, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm going to say I think not, because of course of the mediums that may be in there, like a glue or something to bind it together. but it's worth an ask. So nice one, Pauline. We'll get that checked out, and you can. We'll let you know as soon as we know. I think Stephanie's filming a class for you as well on the Aura, which is going to be fabulous. So also we've got the kitchen towels as well. Let's have a little look at these guys, because the kitchen towels, Christmas kitchen towels, how good would this be? You could applique or sew these on to your gonks or onto the snowy scenes. $12.99 for two. $12.99 for two of them. Now these ones here for you, I believe they are 100% cotton.
Yes, on the front.
Oh yes, it is. It says it right there. These ones, where? Good. Oh, it does. It says it right there, Lewis. Sorry, it's been a busy one today. It says it literally there. 100% cotton, 50 by 70 centimeters. That's a big size for a G towel. In fact, I'm going to show you. Can I? Oh, it's sealed at the top. Don't want to open it just in case we don't have enough. Shop towels for that, £12.99. You're actually going to get two inside there, which is a great deal. Now, these bags have been really popular. Look at the size of these. They're fabulous. Look at that, they're massive. These are brilliant. So, oh, I wish I'd actually got some of these yesterday, because I bought a present. Can't say what it is in case you might be watching. I bought a Christmas present yesterday, and I needed a big gift bag to put it in because it's a handbag. But that would have been brilliant for that, with a nice big bow on there. Or I think I might just get them anyway and change my mind and do that instead. Right, you're going to get 3 of those. See, we're shopping during the show, aren't we? 3 giant polyester tote bags there. Again, these would look great with your paints on them. Imagine doing Stephanie's decorative painting all the way across there and gifting it. That would be incredible. Wouldn't that look so spectacular? Shop bags, £17.99. They should be £17.97. Again, you're not paying that at all. You've got a great saving, and as well, you are going to be getting your club price on top of that. I'm going to go over to demo in just a few moments' time. Just before I do so, I'm just going to share with you something that is suitable for sublimation. These are your 3 extra long handled tote bags. Shop long for these, £17.99. Should be £20.97. They are designed for sublimation, so they are polyester. So you can use them for that. And then, let's have a little look. We do also have for you your aprons. Aprons in here, double pack for you there. As well with these. Let's actually have a look at one of these so you can see it. There we go. Let's open this one. Look at that. Aren't these great? Again, you can personalise and make your own apron. Maybe you've got a bit of a chef in the family, likes the cooking, and as well, look, the handle goes through the top of it. That's how you adjust it. I quite like that. That's a bit different. See, these ones that I've got, the one I'm wearing, the adjuster is on the neck. It's around here, but that is actually linked into the apron itself. I think that's really clever. Don't think I've seen one like that before. Proper chef's apron. Shop long, £17.99 for those, and you're going to get a pair of 2. Sorry, not shop long. Both of those are your aprons, and you're going to get a 2-pack of those. The size of them is 84 by 65 centimeters as well for those. Brilliant shout on those ones. Right, okie dokie, what we can do is have a little look at our other items on the show for you. So that one is Shop Apron at $18.99. As well, just a quick mention of those fabrics again. Your snowy one, absolutely beautiful, okay? Look at these. This, again, is Shop Snowy. Been busy for these during the show already. You're going to get 6 beautiful festive designs. You've got your reindeer. Look how cute that deer is in the top. Baby deer. And then you've got your owl. You then have your robin, your hedgehog, your penguins, and your snowman. All of those together to create your snowy scenes. And then we do have the glorious gonks. They are in here for you. Let's have a little look. Unfold this one out to reveal the design. Here we are. Look at those. So you got 6 gonks for these. Look at them there with the big pointy hats on. They've got bobbles on the top. I love this one in the top right hand corner with the lantern. I like that. But then I will have to say, this one up here with the blue design in the background is incredibly festive. I love those colours. Really deep and rich. $19.99 for all 6 of those. I think they're fabulous. Some of the best designs to come out of Lemon Lane. Please don't miss out on them. I know lots of you that joined us for the festival at the weekend were bonkers for gonkers. Gonkers for bonkers? Gonkers about the gonks. I don't know what I was doing then. Basically, you love gonks. So it was very fortunate that they featured within one of the projects. So yeah, if any of you are watching, you're definitely going to want those. Right, I'm going to come over to our station, okay, our demo area. I've got the Brother sewing machine. This is the FS200 CE machine, okay. If I just rotate it around to you for a moment, you can actually see the display on here of all of the different stitches you have got. These are brilliant. There's literally just about everything you could ever wish for and need. Also as well, this machine is incredibly easy to access all areas of it, okay? You can literally access the whole machine so easily, and also the spool down in the base, the access is incredible. One thing about mine at home, and I do love it, is that the spool, it's a metal encased one and it's really tricky to get out, and it's actually now, it has got age on its side, but that literally just springs and pops in like this. The one I've got actually has a little screw in the top there, and you have to actually unscrew it every time. It's a bit of a pain. But again, everything is easily accessible. This machine for you, it's $399. You can spread your payments on a machine like this, but when you're working with a machine of this caliber and this quality, you get exactly that when you're stitching and sewing with it. It is beautiful. If you're looking to invest into a new sewing machine, or maybe you've got one, I know I'm almost pretty much due an upgrade. I've had the enjoyment and pleasure of using this whilst I'm here at Highlight Crafts, but at home I've got my little trusty one that takes about this much space. It's a teeny tiny little thing. I do struggle to get bigger garments through it. But if you're using something like this, of this level of quality, you can still be a beginner whilst actually stitching and sewing. You learn with the machine. Also with a machine like this, you'll find plenty of experienced crafters that have used this and shared their inspiration on the various platforms as well, in which you can have a look at. But again, a machine like this takes you on a journey. Anything with Brother that we've shared with you has done exceptionally well for us here at Highlight Crafts because of the quality, and we've retained and stuck with brands, whether it's a printer, sublimation printer, inkjet or laser, sewing machines, embroidery machines, digital cutting machines. Brother have delivered on every single one of those pieces of equipment. Imagine being able to sit at home and say, I've got a Brother sublimation printer, a Brother inkjet, a Brother laser, a Brother sewing machine. I also as well have in my stash a Brother scan and cut. You have everything from Brother at home. That would be amazing. I think that would be incredible. Maybe an embroidery machine as well if you can stretch to it. Right, so with this, I'm just going to pop it to one side before I get started. Any comments as well, keep them coming through and I'll read them out. I've got some more here. Let's have a look. Oh, bless you, Francis. I needed a laugh. I've had a blah day. I get exactly what you mean. Sometimes we just have those. And you know what? Finding the fun in it is all part of it. So we have to try and find a way to laugh, don't we? We absolutely do. She says, I have a friend also says to us, I have a Brother machine and I have others. The Brother has been my friend and so trustworthy. I couldn't agree with you more, Fran. The Brother sewing machines, it's what they're known for, is their sewing machines, but of course they do also have plenty of other digital machines which we've shared with you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to the fabric itself. And I've got one here that's part stitched and sewn, and we're going to come back to this later on because I'm making a leather and fabric cushion pouch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut into my fabric to start off with, and I was going to make you a basic cushion, but I did that last time. So I thought I'd do an open topped sack with a leather backing, which I thought would be quite nice, and it's a small one where you can probably put a bottle of wine in there, some crisps, a few bits and bobs, and then you could actually install a zip on it if you wanted to. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the actual fabric and I'm going to start to cut into the design. I'm going to take my snips and run along this edge just here, and I'm going to go right down one edge, okay, and you do have breathing space in between each one of your designs, so don't worry if you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to cut into another one, or I've not got enough space for a seam allowance. You've got space either side of those. So I'm cutting into this completely either side like this, and then I'm going to trim down the middle to remove this one. I wasn't really focused on which design I was using because they all are going to look brilliant. So let's just take this one here out. There we go. and then pop this to one side. There we are. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim around the other edges to match up that seam allowance. We've kind of got some continuity going on there. And again, look how lightweight this fabric is. It's really easy. I'm going to put my heat press on because I might just press it a little bit in some areas. There we go. That'll start to heat up for us. And then go right around the edges using my Prima scissors. We shared these on a show not long ago and they are brilliant. I love them to bits. And then going to stitch just around this top one here. There we are. We're then also going to want to get a piece of faux leather in the same footprint. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some leather. Okay. Also as well, let me know in the comments if you're joining us right now. I wanted to do a Facebook Live. It's not going to be a show. I wanted to do a Facebook Live for you of a wreath making. Okay. And I know lots of you probably made wreaths before, but I absolutely love a wreath making. And I would love to be able to do a Facebook Live. So if there's quite a few that you would like that, I could arrange it maybe either, might not be today, but this week or over the weekend or some point I could try and do a Facebook Live or start of next week of a wreath. And I usually, if I make a wreath, I'd like to make a real one. I usually do it in the middle of December because then you can get all your foliage nice and fresh and it lasts. Yeah, let me know because I would like to do a wreath making tutorial or just a Facebook Live where we can all sit and chat and I can show you some techniques of how I make mine because everyone does theirs differently, but I absolutely love it. So if you'd like that, let me know in the comments and I'll put it forward and see if we could arrange something. Or it could be a Christmas centerpiece, something like that with foliage. I've got a real tree at home in the garden and every now and again I can snip into parts of it and use it for foliage. I've also got some holly now growing and some big eucalyptus trees so I can start making my own wreaths from home, which I really, really like. So I've trimmed the lemon lane leather and look how beautiful this leather cuts. It just glides through and cuts really easily. Linda says wreath making would be a great idea, thanks. Oh yes please David, yes please says Tracy. Oh, do you know what, we'll do it then. I'll put the message forward after this and see if we can get that sorted for you because I would love to do that. Okay, what I'm going to do now, the heat press is warmed up for us so we can use that, and I'm not going to use the heat press on the leather. We don't want to use the heat on the leather, it could melt it. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, I've got a little update for you as well. If anyone missed the transfers this morning on the show with myself and Mel, we have actually added them to the show. As I'm just pressing this, we'll rotate through some of the details of those items for you because you could be using those on here. I don't know if we've got any of them I could use on this cushion, Sam. I don't know where they are, but I could try and you have a look, see if I could bring some in. Just have a go and I could show you them. But Shop Butterfly for $22.99 would get you all your butterfly ones. It was a really popular one, that one actually. I'm just going to quickly press over here a little bit with the mini heat press. Here we go. You've also got Shop Bold, which is your bold design. That's got all of your fabulous coffee, affirmations, sentiments and prints in there. It's a brilliant one for anyone that likes a strong cup of coffee in the morning. I know that's me. I sometimes can't function without my coffee, as I almost feel. Has to happen. If I don't have one on the way into highlight, I'll have one as soon as I get here before even the computer's turned on. I literally have to go straight into it and think, right, that's it, coffee. Mine's in gear. Let's get these shows sorted. That's what I usually do. Oh, Sam's got some. Look at that. She's an absolute star. Legend. So I might not put this one on my Christmas one because this one says stay trashy. So I don't think I'm putting this one on my gonk. I could do that, would be rather funny, but these are hilarious. Now this here is one of the designs that we've got for you. You just saw their Shop Grind is $14.99, but this is your sassy. Stay trashy, unhinged and feral. Splish splash, your opinion is trash. And then stay trashy again. These are fabulous. You're actually going to be receiving in there 8 designs. I've got 6 as Mel used a couple earlier on. But if you want to get these in your basket, Shop Sassy is your item code for those. Glad those have been added to the show because this is the perfect one for it. It's a fabric show. So if you want to go for those, you can get them. Do we have any more? Is those the ones that have been added, Sam? Oh, we do also have the winter ones. They are, I'm not going to lie, they're my favourite. Shop winter, $24.99, anything Christmas. You've got 4 winter Christmas designs there for you. You've got the snowman, you've got the reindeer, you've got the other snowman, well, you've got 3 snowmen in there, and then you've got your Christmas scenes and designs. That one, there was limited stock on that. Wasn't many of them at all, so please make sure if you're interested to get those. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring our machine into view here, and I'm just going to run a stitch down the top end. I've just folded it over. I'm just going to gently give it a hem to it. It's not going to be a super professional one. It's just going to give us a nice border to the fabric. I'm going to stitch that in place. I'm going to do it, so that the side of my fabric has the folded over, so I can see where I'm stitching. I'm going to try and keep the right-hand side of the foot in line with our fabric. So as I bring my foot down, I'm just going to pop the needle in it, and it will, oh no, I've missed it, there we go. There we go, sorted. Take that back out. Need to actually make sure my eyes aren't blurry. All I'm going to do is thread my machine because I realised I'd not done that part, and that's quite an important part. Here we go. So I'm going to put my needle through my thread through my needle, should I say. There we go. Pop that through there, nice and quick. And then I'm just going to bring that down now to then take our fabric and back the top and the bottom threads out. Now let's start again. I'm going to put our fabric straight into the machine, bring the needle down like this, do a few stitches, and just go back on myself just once or twice, and then we can start to create our stitching. Here we go. We're going to run this through like this. That's just going to do that top edge. Wonderful. There we are. And then I'm just going to go back on myself just a few times, just here as well. Wonderful. And then just going to take that off with a little nifty stitcher there. And now what we've done is created a stitch across the entire top of this. Now I'm actually going to use white cotton thread for this project. I'm not going to change it to a chocolate for my leather. For one, you'll get to see the stitch, which is a good and a bad thing. But secondly as well, it just means that of course we've got continuity throughout the entire project. So now I've got this one done. I'm just going to, I'll keep moving that a little bit around. I won't do this at home, it's just that you can see. I probably would have the whole desk covered with this. The square that we made, I put behind me. There we go. Like a pantomime, it's behind you. Seeing a pantomime next week. I'm excited. Yeah, does anyone do Christmas pantos? Lewis, do you do a Christmas panto?
No.
Not do one, I assume you're not in one.
No.
No, Lewis doesn't. No, he's not a panto guy. Sam, what about you? Do you like a Christmas pantomime?
I need someone to go with.
You need someone to go with?
Yeah.
What do you mean you need someone to go with? Look around.
You're fun with me.
Oh, you see, I'm not the theatrical type. Yeah, of course, I love a pantomime. I don't actually know which one it is I'm seeing next Tuesday, I think it is. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to something that I don't know what it is, but I just love theatre. But yeah, Christmas pantomime used to be a really big tradition for when we were growing up. My grandma would always take us, sometimes on Boxing Day, actually. Right, okay, so... Fran says a stay trashy gonk. Yeah, there we go. That's the going to be all the range now, isn't it, with the kids? Trashy raccoon gonks. There we go. I'm going to put that in here, and I'm just pinning this faux leather to create a top edge to it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's 1:47 already. Where is the time gone? So what I was going to do with this is good job I've got one part finished, isn't it? Is then I've gone over that top edge there, and I would stitch all the way down on that, which would then leave us with this. So we stitch across the top edge of that one there to create that line, which creates that towards the top, and then go round and pin the two together. So what we would want to do is just add our pins to attach the two of these like this. Bear with. There we go. Make sure that's facing outwards. So I've put it so the design is facing the nice side of the leather, so the two positive sides are facing one another. All right, just going to move that around here, and then round here, and you won't be able to see that it's pierced it at all. The pin will hardly leave a trace. So what we're going to do is to finish this off, we're going to run and do a stitch around the whole thing. I'm going to try and get it done for you because I'd like you to see it. Okay, so let's bring our machine back in, and we're going to go through the leather and also through the fabric at the same time. I'm excited for this. Okay, so let's just pop this here like that. I'm going to take that pin out because we don't actually need that one, and I'm going to put it into our machine. So there we go. Let's put it just in here like that, and now I'm going to start stitching. I'm going through a few layers there. So to start off with, what I'm going to do is go quite slow, bring my needle down. There we are, like that. And I'm just going to make sure that foot is down, sorry. And I'm going to bring it through just a couple of times. And I can feel the resistance there is not bad at all, so I'm confident in knowing I can go back a couple now. And now let's go for it. We'll start doing our stitch. There we go. And let's stitch them together. So we're going to go all the way around the perimeter of the panel and the leather, so binding the two mediums. And as we work our way around, we're going to remove our pins. Always have your pins so that the head is facing towards you, makes it so much easier. Little tips like that along the way make such a big difference. Now, you may have been stitching and sewing your entire life, and everything I've showed you today, I'm going to say absolutely is the basics, but the basics is what I love to be able to share with everybody, because then it means that anybody else at home, I know for a fact, can do exactly what I'm doing, because you have to learn somewhere. So foot back down and on we go. And I can see my pattern here. I didn't cut these two to the exact same size, but it didn't really matter. Now I'm just going to take these pins out here and just make that a little bit taut. There we go, so match that up a little bit. And then let's continue. Wonderful. There we have it. And then again, just going to continue with that stitch. So we're getting to the corner, turn it round, and I'm going to trim off any excess. Do not worry about what it looks like when it's turned inside out. No one's ever going to see that. And then let's bring up, apart from everyone at home that's watching right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm then going to continue and go all the way up with it like this. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like, you know. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll get it done just before the show ends. It's been a wonderful hour to spend with you all as well. I've really enjoyed it. Here we are. Like this. Slow that right down now as I come up to the edge of here, because then we're going to want to finish that off. So I'm making sure to get all of that inside the needle, and then just do a couple of reverse and bring that back just a little bit, just to attach it all together. Wonderful. And then I'm going to pop the machine to one side so everyone can see. Move our needles to one side, sort those out in a few moments' time. And then let's get our bag. Now, this could be a wonderful little pouch for Christmas presents, all those sorts of things, or to have by the side of the sofa to put some blankets inside. So I'm just going to cut off any excess. We remove the bulk. I'm going to just trim off those stitches there because they're all tied up now. There we go. And let's turn her inside out and have a little look. Oh, this looks nice. I like this. Everybody, these details are on your screen. It's shop gonks to go for these. I'd finish off the top, of course, with an extra few stitches to neaten that up. But for now, I mean, you can see how the leather meets the fabric. Look how wonderful that is. Doesn't it look great? All of this inside out. You could add a lining to it as well. I did want to do that, but I knew I wouldn't have time for a lining. And then pop all of that in there. And then you have a leather-backed Christmas mini Santa sack. How cute is that? Now what you could also do is, as I did those two top edges, you could put a drawstring in there and it would all gather together, or you could put a bow around it, and then you've got yourself a Christmas giftable gonk Santa sack. Or it could be a pillowcase. I could have put a zip in the top as well, but that there with a leather back into it. Look at that, isn't it great? I love it. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I'm really liking this, and that was so cheap to make as well, with beautiful fabric and incredible designs. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for today's show. Terry says, I love pantos. I used to take my sons, they were younger. We went to see Joe Pasquale one year. Oh, he's funny. And was full of colour, but didn't want to disappoint the boys. During the panto, Joe and had a large water blaster gun and used it in the audience. We were only 5 rows back at the stage, and I got a full blast, sat shivering for the rest of the show, but forgive him as I love. That's, oh my gosh, could you imagine? You felt rubbish as well, and all of a sudden you got blasted in the face with a load of water. Oh, bless you. Terry, that's a little bit intense, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love a pantomime. Oh, bless. My son's autistic, so we have never been to one. I loved going to when I was young. Oh, Tracy, he would absolutely love it. It would be brilliant. I hope you both have a wonderful Christmas as well. Jacqueline says, can we get the rhinestone cowboy rice papers printed onto cushion panels, please? I will put that forward for you. And I'll also ask about, as well, that wreath Facebook Live, because I'd love to do one for you. Right, I've got to say goodbye. I'm going to go and have some soup, some lunch, and then the team are going to get prepared for tonight's show. I know Mel's filming a Scan and Cut Club, and that's going to be with you very shortly. Take care, everyone. Have a fabulous rest of the day, and check those baskets out. See you tomorrow. Bye.